What's up? It's Berlin. Welcome back to my channel. Yes, no makeup, no wig, none of that yet. I'm about to get into a creative look today, and honestly it's going to take probably an hour or two, maybe a little bit more. So I really didn't want to come and do that on camera because it's going to be ages. But what I will do is maybe make another video later when I'm in the look. But this one, we're going to get into a little bit of tea, a little bit of drama. There isn't that much to talk about right now. There's a few little things. I mean, the Gabbie Hanna situation, for example, that is pretty much closed now. Thank God. Thank the Lord. But Gabbie has been very problematic recently. We all know that, right? We all know Gabbie's been problematic AF. To be honest, though, what Gabbie has been doing, the way that Gabbie has used ADHD to troll in this situation. Gabbie came out on Patreon. I talked about this yesterday. Gabbie came out on her Patreon, made a post saying, oh, you know, I'm worried for the world and all of this. I don't know how people can't tell when I'm trolling. I'm like, girl, it seemed real to me. So for me, I'm sitting here as somebody who has BPD, which is borderline personality disorder. So for Gabbie to be trolling using another disorder, ADHD, for me, I find that whole thing very, very insulting. Like taking on a disorder that you don't have, or maybe she does have, I really don't know, but using a disorder as an excuse for your trolling, or just coming out outright like Gabbie Hanna did and saying, oh, by the way, guys, I was trolling, ha ha ha, joke's on you kind of thing. That's really shitty. That is really, really shitty, in my opinion. You know, you just don't do that. And then aside from that, there was Gabbie putting up a tweet yesterday that was very problematic again. And it's just like, Gabbie, girl, stop, you know, stop it. Everyone is fed up of this. Gabbie, now she's come out and said that no, it wasn't a mental episode. What is the reason for her to carry this on? I'm just sitting here like, damn. I literally have no words. You know, what was the point of using a mental health episode as a means of trolling? I just don't understand why somebody would do that. That's just messed up. And not only that, but in Gabbie doing that, she upset a lot of people. She triggered Trisha Paytas. She got in a fight with Angelica Oles. He's another drama commentary channel. She also really triggered and really upset Oscar Wilde, who used to do Vine and all of that. It's beyond a joke. You know, this isn't a joke. This isn't a, oh, ha ha, funny, I fooled all you guys moment, you know? This isn't something that I can laugh at, genuinely. You know, to make everybody think that you're really going through it mentally when you're not. And then you just come back and go, oh yeah, by the way, guys, I was trolling. That's low by my standards. That is really, really low. You know, Gabbie did also offend a lot of people in the neurodivergent community as well with this trolling. You know, this is the other thing that I want to talk about, because people who are neurodivergent don't realize often when somebody is trolling. I know for me, it was very, very hard to tell that Gabbie was either really having a mental episode or was trolling. I absolutely couldn't tell. In the beginning, I did feel a little bit sorry for her, because I thought, God, she's doing this kind of stuff, like where she was driving around on IG ranting about Oscar Wilde. She was holding the phone, so she was doing something dangerous, you know, driving the car, holding the phone, ranting on IG Live, having no care for anyone else on the road, or if she knocked someone down or anything like that. For me, that kind of dangerous behaviour, you know, that is something that somebody going through a real, genuine mental episode might do. So if Gabbie's point was to say, oh look, this is how the internet treats people who go through mental episodes, then I don't know if she really achieved anything. To me, it doesn't look like she really did. If this was Gabbie trying to do some kind of social experiment through trolling, what did it achieve? I don't think it actually achieved anything at all. So we're going to move on. We're going to talk a little bit about James Charles, because Noah Beck was caught by the Hollywood Fix, papped by them, you know, papped by Fletcher. Oh, what a surprise. He was papped by them and he was questioned about James Charles. He stood there and he defended James Charles, saying, oh, James isn't in the best place right now and all of this stuff, which, to be honest, I think that's James Charles' own fault. You know, James has made his bed in contacting people on TikTok, IG, Snapchat, all of this. James Charles has done this to himself, in my opinion. You know, yeah, we can forgive people and we can say people need to learn and all of this. But with James Charles, as I've said many times before, and as other channels have also said, James committed a federal crime and it's going to go unpunished. So for people now coming up on social media, like the young TikTokers, what kind of example is this? You know, people are standing by James, standing up for him, and he's getting away scot-free again.
Have you been hanging out with them, or what's going on?
No, we haven't been hanging out as much, but we're still great friends. Like, despite I'm here for him, whatever he goes through. I mean, it's part of being a friend, you know.
Right.
I hope if something were to happen like that with me, like I would hope he would be there for me as
right.
well.
I recently posted a video of him, and a lot of people were saying that he should come back, and they were like, "Oh, we miss you, James. We miss you."
Like posting wise?
Yeah, I just posted a video of him. All right, Blake.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to be patient right now with like
just trying to be low key.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to like kind of wait things out because things are kind of heavy on him right now, and you gotta feel from it because a lot of people, like, as soon as people start making allegations, like that's when the floodgates open and people start to make rumors. And it's
right.
Like, you don't know what you can believe, especially on the internet. So
right. Have you spoken to him or reached out to him lately since all this happened?
Yeah. No, of course. I've been texting him. I've just been checking in on him.
What's his state of mind right now?
He's not exactly in the best state of mind, and like how could you be with all this stuff going on?
Right.
So I think, I don't know, I try to keep him in good spirits, but at the end of the day, there's not much I can do.
Right, there's not much any of us can do. Do you think we'll see a return? Do you think he's going to get back with?
He's James Charles. He'll be back.
All right, so he'll be back. All right, I like that, man. You out here with the family tonight?
I'm out here with the family. This is my pops right here.
That's the real Daddy Beck.
There's really not that much else to talk about in this video, apart from Jaclyn Hill coming out on Twitter complaining about being plastic surgery shamed, because as you might know, Jaclyn Hill in the past has been shamed a lot for her facial features. People have said she looks like she's blown up and all these really nasty kind of comments. So Jaclyn Hill recently went on her Instagram stories and posted a little video of her getting some facial work done. She had her family all round her. People on Reddit were complaining about that, saying, oh, this is unusual. You know, why'd you have all your family around when you're having plastic surgery or, you know, fillers or whatever it was? I don't know, you know, I don't care what anyone does to their face. You know, whatever you do to your face, it's your money, it's your life, it's your business. I really don't care. But people, for some reason, were pressed about that on Reddit. That was something really silly in my opinion. But Jaclyn came out on Twitter and said, you know, oh, I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't, whether I disclose that I'm having something done to my face, you know, or whether I don't. So I get it, you know, Jaclyn can be a little bit pressed about, you know, people being hateful, about people choosing to spend their money having some fillers and stuff like that, and then people calling her fake if she doesn't disclose it. You know, I don't agree with plastic surgery shaming at all. I think everyone should just do what they want to their face. You know, it's your own face at the end of the day. So, moving on. The only other thing that I wanted to touch on in this video is Peter Monn. Peter Monn has been called out for some old photos of him sitting with Shane Dawson, Garrett Watts, Ryland Adams, that whole crew. Now, Peter Monn's been called out for this because, of course, he definitely spends a lot of time on his channel calling Shane Dawson out. Now, for me, this is problematic because if you want to sit there and give commentary on Shane Dawson after you've arse-licked him in the past, if you want to sit there and take the moral high ground and try and criticize Shane Dawson and say you didn't know about his old content, when in the past you've spent time with him, kind of arse-kissing him and all this other stuff, it makes you look really two-faced, in my opinion. You know, it makes you look like a hypocrite. Now, I really enjoy Peter Monn's channel, usually his drama channel, but when these photos resurfaced the other day, I was like, you know, yes, Peter has talked on his channel about meeting Shane Dawson, but he's also said things like, oh, Shane Dawson shit talks everyone behind the scenes. So when Peter was meeting Shane Dawson, he didn't come out and say any of this. It's only now, this year and at the end of last year, that Peter Monn has addressed this stuff. So if Peter Monn knew that from when he met Shane Dawson, that Shane allegedly called people sociopaths and everything like this, how come he's only just now spoken up? I call shade. That is so fucking hypocritical. So I'm sat here in this creased up t-shirt looking really scruffy because I'm about to paint my face and I didn't want to get mess all over some nice clothes. So I'm about to mix up some face paints. I've got some wet liners here. I'm going to turn myself lilac and do a kind of alien transformation inspired look. And of course I'm going to use the good old alien palette. I've got my huge lashes. So I'm going to do something kind of crazy. I've got my contacts and all of that, wig. Yeah, so I'm going to go and get on with that, and I'm going to say take care, stay safe, stay well. Do let me know what you think about all the drama, and I will see you on the next one. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much, and I hope you stick around and enjoy, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.